Hi, y'all. My name is Jenny Edmonds, and I am a builder or a wellness advocate with doTERRA. And I want to share with you how you can join doTERRA either just to buy wholesale for your own personal use, or you can make money earning with doTERRA by selling retail or by sharing the opportunity with others so that they can also enjoy doTERRA at wholesale, and you can make money on that too. So right now, doTERRA is running all kinds of specials, and you're all here to hear about that $100 free that you can get when you join. And I'm sure you also want to learn a little bit about what doTERRA is. So if you're here, you're probably interested in essential oils, or at least natural products, and you have heard how wonderful doTERRA is. Perhaps you have heard that doTERRA has this wonderful outreach program. They're helping Hands Foundation. They're helping people all over the world. And they are helping us, the wellness advocates, to earn money doing something we enjoy and selling something and sharing something that we all use and that we all enjoy on a regular basis. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the products doTERRA has, because you may not realize that doTERRA does not just have essential oils. That is obviously the base of everything they do, but they also have a lot of other products. So they have hair care products, and they have beauty products and spa products. All of their products are made without all the chemicals added that we don't want to have in our products, right? So instead, they're using things like actual essential oil instead of what we would call artificial fragrance or parfum, however it's listed on your labels. So a lot of times you see things on your labels, you're wondering what they are probably, and you see fragrance and you think fragrance is, oh yeah, that's fine, just add some fragrance. And a lot of people don't realize fragrance is actually made up of a lot of different chemicals, and these are synthetic chemicals. And these chemicals have been shown over, decades to be a problem for a lot of people, and to have, other qualities that affect everybody. So a lot of these chemical additives are petroleum derivatives. There are a lot of people that are really allergic to those derivatives. I am one of those people. So I am not able to go out much. It is really hard for me when I'm around people that are using fragranted products. I cannot breathe very well. I get mucus dripping down my throat. I can get headaches, and it happens really quickly. And it takes usually about a half an hour or so to really go away. So it does have a really profound effect on me. And I know a lot of people don't react like this, or maybe don't realize that they're reacting at all. But the other effects that it has is it disrupts our hormone balance in our bodies, which cause a host of issues. It can cause headaches, and a lot of people don't realize they're getting a headache from this. It can cause visual issues, usually just temporary. But these are all things. It dries your skin. I mean, these are all things that are really common with petroleum derivatives and with these chemicals. The chemicals that are used in the fragrance industry, there's over 3,000 of them that have actually never been tested because they were around a long time ago. And so they were never actually tested. They don't require any testing, and there's no regulation on these kinds of products. So doTERRA has worked really hard to get those things out of products and to make sure that their products are pure and natural. They come from natural sources that we can trust, and they test and retest their products. So you have the oils, and then you have all these other products that doTERRA has. So some of the things I buy on a regular basis from doTERRA, I buy their Lifelong Vitality Pack because it is by far the best multivitamin supplement ever. It doesn't have all these, what they call fairy dusting in the supplement industry, which is when a company puts in a lot of extra, 800%, 1,000%, whatever of the recommended RDA, or they put in a lot of ingredients that you just don't need, that we know we get regularly anyway. And we don't need to add all those ingredients, because when you start adding more ingredients, you're disrupting that balance that our body needs. So doTERRA puts in their Lifelong Vitality Pack, their multivitamin pack, just the ingredients that we tend to be deficient on to help us, be optimally, at our best. And we find when we use that, you will find after about a month or so, it's pretty easy to tell. After about a month, you will be able to tell a difference from that Lifelong Vitality Pack. And I was with doTERRA over a year before I finally tried it. And I just never took supplements before, and I felt like I didn't need them. I eat organic food. I eat a very good diet. I thought I was getting everything I need. And it turns out I wasn't. So when I started using it, I didn't know if I noticed a difference, because we all have differences anyway in our days, right? Some days we feel good, some days we feel less good. So that's just how it is. So I really had no idea if it was affecting me at all. And if it was helping me, it seemed like I felt better. But, that's kind of, it's, how do you really judge that on a really solid basis to make sure that is this what is making the difference? Or is it just the time of year? Or is it just I'm sleeping well this month or whatever? So I took it for a month and then I went off of it. So about a week after I went off of the pack and I wasn't really taking the multivitamin, that's when I noticed the difference. And all of a sudden I was like, wow, I'm really getting tired fast. It's really different. Let me see if it's the vitamin pack. So I went back on the vitamin pack. And again, it took a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden I was feeling better. And I've done this a few times. Really, I love testing things. I graduated in psychology to do research because I wanted to test. I love experiments. I love the way they're done. I love, making sure that this is really what is doing the work. This is really what is the reason that this has changed. So I keep doing that, and yeah, it definitely makes a difference. And that's just my opinion. And then everybody else who has tried it that I've talked to says the same thing. I mean, people love the Vitality Pack. They love the multivitamin. Probably in America and Canada, probably anybody over the age of about 20 should be on a multivitamin because it's really hard to get a really perfect diet. We can't. I don't think there's any location where you can really get what we consider a really full diet that's going to have all our nutrients. So much of our food is imported. We tend to eat the same kinds of foods day in and day out. I remember college, and that was, I hate like garbage in college. So I really should have been taking a multivitamin then because I was living on chocolate bars and hot dogs and mac and cheese, cheap stuff. So anyway, so those are some things to consider. doTERRA does have absolutely the best multivitamin. They have tons of research on it. I'm happy to share that with you if you're interested. And then I want to talk more about why doTERRA and why not other brands. So one is, of course, they work really hard at having the absolute best, and the multivitamin and the supplements are definitely one indication of that I've seen personally. Also, I love their hair care products. My hair looks the best it's ever looked. I have very long hair. I am 54 years old. I have long hair. I think it looks great. I've always loved my hair, and it has gotten better and better with doTERRA. I was using some other products that apparently were kind of harsh on my hair. So I do like the doTERRA products for my hair. I use their toothpaste. I love the flavor of their toothpaste. It's not that super strong minty taste, so I can brush my teeth, and then 5 minutes later, if I eat something, it doesn't taste weird. So I do enjoy that as well. And I apologize, I broke my tooth on a nut, which is really weird. I bit into something really hard, but that's the tooth that I damaged as a child. I actually bit into a lock, really stupid thing that a 9-year-old does. So it's always had a little bit of an issue, and now it's just a little bit more. So see if I can get that fixed. Anyway, I also want to talk then about the oils. So the doTERRA oils are a little bit different than most of the essential oils you see out there. So we see a lot of essential oils at the store. We can go to Walmart and there's oils for what, $5, right? Really cheap. And we don't realize those are not pure oils. When you're paying a really low price, and especially when every oil is the same price, you know that there's very little of the essential oil in there. And something I learned is when you buy an oil, if it doesn't say that it's a 100% pure essential oil, it may not be. You need to know what your oil is. So here's like a doTERRA oil. So we know doTERRA. I know doTERRA's quality, and doTERRA, is not something that's sold on shelves at stores. But if you also look at an oil that is shown that you would see on a shelf at a store, you'll see some of them say it'll say pure essential oil. If it says pure essential oil by law, it only needs to contain 25% of the essential oil itself. So they do have fillers in a lot of those things. The other thing I really like about doTERRA is they have the most potent oils. They go wherever they need to in the world and find the absolute most potent oils that they can possibly find, the most potent source. So I try to explain that to people by saying, I live in California and lavender grows everywhere. And if I were to extract lavender oil from my lavender plants, the quality would be very poor. It wouldn't do what we need. It wouldn't have the strength that we need because our lavender quality just isn't great in California. The weather conditions aren't perfect for it. So doTERRA goes in and gets it from the countries where it is going to be the strong content, the natural chemical content that they want. Because we use lavender, for sedating. We use it to help us fall asleep. We use it for calming. People with ADD use it. We use it for skin issues. We use it for itching, or when your cut is healing and it itches, you can use lavender on it to get rid of that itching sensation. So we want lavender to be potent, and we don't want to waste money. We want these oils to be potent enough that with one drop, I can do a lot with one drop. Or, I can add it to some coconut oil and make it go even further if it's for a milder condition. If I get a bug bite, I'll put one drop directly on that bug bite. But if I use another oil, like one of the store brands, or Casey or something like that, I would have to use, a lot, and I'd have to keep reapplying because there isn't that much actual potency of the natural chemical that I need in that oil. And these are tested under a mass spectrometer and some other testing to tell exactly which chemicals and in what concentration they are from the company that makes the oil. So doTERRA does a lot of comparisons to see. So that's a little bit about their oils. And then, of course, they have the whole entire beauty line, the face line, and things like that. I've just started using their face products because I'm getting older. And, of course, those wrinkles, my California living, my beach lifestyle, and my laying in the sun all the time is starting to catch up with me. So I have to undo the damage I did in my youth. And so I am using a lot of their beauty products, and hopefully, in another month or so, we'll start to see some results. And then I'll come online and show you, what kind of results I got with their products. So I'm still in the testing stage on those, but I do trust their products, and finally found something that is without artificial fragrance, because that was my big issue. I was having trouble using products because I couldn't find anything that was truly fragrance-free, paraben-free, and that wouldn't bother my respiratory system. So I have finally found that, and now I will let you know how that goes. Anyway, you came and you wanted to find out about possibly joining doTERRA and getting that $100 free. So I'm going to tell you how to do that. So when people join doTERRA, they do it because they want wholesale pricing. They know that they want the products, they love the products, and they want to pay wholesale. They don't want to pay Amazon pricing, which honestly, I've been on Amazon. I've seen when you buy on Amazon, a lot of those prices can be even double retail or double retail pricing on Amazon. It's deceptive, and you think you're paying a lower price, and you aren't always. And most of the doTERRA that I've seen on Amazon is at retail or even sometimes higher than retail. None of it is cheaper than you can get it, because how could it be? These are simply other advocates that are selling the doTERRA on Amazon, plus Amazon has all their fees and their shipping, so obviously it's going to be cheaper if you get it yourself from doTERRA. Then it's real product, it hasn't been diluted, it's not fake product, because we're having a lot of trouble with that on Amazon too. As a consumer, I've bought some things on Amazon, especially products, supplements, or electronic products, and they just seem to be, they're not very good. My electronics break down within months. It's usually because the battery is old, and so the battery can no longer take a charge. And so I've had a lot of the problems with those on Amazon, and that's what happens there. When you buy from doTERRA directly on your own account, it's fresh, it's pure, and it's sent directly to you from the company. And you don't need to make any minimum orders, and you don't need to order every month. So as a wholesale member with doTERRA, you can just order once a year if you want, twice a year, whatever. It's totally up to you how much how often you order. And that membership fee is $35 US and 42 Canadian. So it's not an expensive sign-up fee. And once you buy about, I think it's $160 in oils, you find that absorbs that membership fee, and you've actually already saved money. Plus, they have all these other specials and deals that would save you even more if you start using some of the other products. So definitely you want to be getting your own wholesale account. It only makes sense, right? Not to pay those kinds of prices, and you certainly don't want to play retail, because doTERRA retail it seems expensive on the surface. People don't realize the potency and don't realize they're really getting an amazing deal. Anytime they're buying doTERRA, even at retail, it's still very, very comparable with the stuff you see in the store, because the potency is there. So you're going to use a lot less of it. I've had spas tell me this numerous times when they switch from Now or Casey or store brands over to doTERRA, and they'll say, wow, the potency is so different. They can use so much less of it, which makes it actually very inexpensive. So now let's see, let's go into, so we want to talk about the $100, how you can get that, the free $100. So if you decide to join doTERRA in the month of January, so you would go into doTERRA.com, make sure you put my enroller ID, 12691118, and contact me for the code that you need if you want the $100 free with your sign up. So what you do is you need to enroll with a 100 PV order. That will usually be $100, but there are some items that aren't quite full PVs, like diffusers and things, so that would be a little bit different, but it's a 100 PV order. If you enroll with a 100 PV order, you set up an LRP, and that's a loyalty rewards template, where you put in a template for products you're going to want the following month, and that is changeable at any time. So you just put in this template and enroll, and put in the promo code that I would send you directly when you enroll with me. Then you get $100 free to spend at doTERRA as soon as you place that second order in February for 100 PV. So that is how to get $100 free. So basically, you are saving 25% off the product. Then on top of that, you get 10% back from doTERRA in free product credits, because that's what you get when you're on the loyalty rewards program and you're brand new. And it actually works its way up to 30%. So like when I buy, I spend $100, I get $30 back in free credits. I get my shipping back in free credits. And so that's a lot of money I'm saving. I actually save about 58% on all my doTERRA purchases overall. So I buy my laundry detergent there, my hair, shampoo, conditioner, root to tip serum, my toothpaste, my vitamins. I buy everything there. That way I'm saving all this money. And can do my monthly order. You don't have to order every month. If you decide that you just want to get that $100 free with doTERRA and the credits, then you go ahead, since you get it, as soon as you place your second order, you can spend it right away, and then you can spend it, and then you can quit the LRP if you don't think you're going to be buying stuff regularly and you don't care about getting that extra 10% back or working it up to 30%. So some people do that. Or if you decide to order every month for going forward, then you can keep getting those credits, and those credits keeps building and growing. And so you do end up saving, like I said, about 58%. As a wholesale member, you also get access to all the specials that doTERRA has. So doTERRA has buy one, get one free specials a lot. They have monthly specials. Each month they'll have different things. Like this month, if we spend 200 PV, we get a free frankincense. Same with you. If you sign up and your sign up order happens to be over 200 PV, then not only do you get that extra free $100 next month when you order, but you also get a free frankincense. And that is a $93 bottle of oil. So a lot of people are going to take advantage of that as well, since that's going on this month. And then when you sign up with me, you also get continued training. So I do my training on Facebook. I do meetings like this once a week. In fact, we have a new, a training for learning, just basic learning for our wholesale and distributor members that they can go to just to learn about product. So on Thursdays at 4, I do at 4 p.m. Pacific, I do training on product. And then I also do a lot of just training on Facebook, where I just post things. I post new things as they come out, post information. We have conversations. That way you can just do it on your own time. When you feel like it, pop in and say, hey, I want to learn a little bit about oils. I want to keep learning. And you can just do it on Facebook. So you don't have to attend meetings or anything. You can just go and learn as needed. Reach out to me if you need other resources. I have tons of resources. I am more than willing to share with everybody. I want everybody to be able to use oils and doTERRA products, in a money-saving way. I save a fortune on cleaning. My cleaning products cost me, I think, 50 cents a month, I think, for cleaning products. Basic healthcare, things, little things, healing cuts, or when I get these little ear infections, or I get a cold or something, I can use oils to help my body heal, and then I can avoid going to the doctor for all those little things. And then I work with oils also for more bigger problems, which I have. I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia and narcolepsy, and I have managed to keep all my symptoms at bay using the oils and using the Lifelong Vitality Pack, keeping myself healthy. So it can be done. I know it can be done. I've done it myself, and everybody's different, and we just have to keep trying and learning and use oils wisely, which is what we ask everybody to do when they are using oils. So if you want to get the code and you want to sign up with 100 PV, then please contact me after this webinar. Message me through Facebook. You can text me at 760-689-2784, or you can call me if you have a lot more questions that you'd like answered directly at 800-939-0701. And my Facebook, you have been to my Facebook, so you know how to reach me there. So you can message me through there. And you can email me, whatever works out best for you. And if you want to join and you aren't interested in the 100 free, but you do want to just join doTERRA and get your own account so that you can buy some things wholesale, you can certainly do that. Again, contact me. I'll make sure you get some other free items that we give just to help people get started with doTERRA. So again, just contact me through any of those means, and I am more than willing to help you. I want everybody to be successful with doTERRA. I will say, if you want to earn with doTERRA, that's a whole different thing. You still get the same benefits. You still qualify for this $100 free. But instead, when you want to earn with doTERRA, I put you on my team. It is a multi-level marketing system. Well, actually, all retail is multi-level marketing when you really think about it. It's just that we all benefit when our downline is doing well. So when my team does well, I do well. And so I make sure that all my team members who want to earn and are putting forth some effort, doing a Facebook page and reaching out to people, sharing, as long as I see they're doing some effort and staying involved, I make sure that they are earning money before too long. So all my downline who's been with me, if they've been with me over like 5 months, they're all earning money. Well, actually, I think even people who have been with me only 3 or 4 months are earning some money. So, that's what I can do for you. I sign up a lot of people and I want to help you. I put those people under you because the way the system works, I don't need them under me. So I'm like that distributor, that goes, I go to a store or a retail store and I sell them product. And instead of me making the money, I send over my team, my underlings, my salespeople, and I say, hey, go to that store and sell this product, and then you get some, I get some, we all win, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'll put people under you. I will get you started with doTERRA. I want you to succeed. I want you to be motivated, and I have all the resources that you need to make it in this business if that's something that you want to do. So at whatever level you want to do it, wholesale, if you want to be a builder, if you want this to be a part-time job or just a little extra income or just maybe enough income to offset your oil habit or whatever you need to do, then just contact me and let's get it going. So it's, done procrastinating. This is a big special. It's a great way to get a lot of things from doTERRA for free. It doesn't have to be just oils. So basically, you're saving 25%, you get another $100 free. That is a huge deal. It means you're paying like super, super, super low prices for your oils. So I don't want you to miss this special while it's still occurring. It is going on for the month of January. And if you have more questions, reach out to me. And I want to again ask, are there any questions out there? Is there any questions that people have, anything about doTERRA or about the oils or anything? Okay, so if we are done with questions, then I'll go ahead and close this meeting, and make sure you reach out to me with any other questions. Sometimes people don't like to speak here, and that's certainly understandable. And just reach out to me directly, and I'm willing to help you. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.